Paul, thanks for joining us. It's
Thank you.
a very busy transfer deadline day. Is there anything you can tell us that's going on? There's reports just coming on that Badu and Dye is going to Sheffield United. Is that true?
I'm not aware of that. We've obviously brought in Scott Hogan just recently from Aston Villa as a goal scorer. You know, he had a great record at Brentford. And Cameron Carter-Vickers from Tottenham Hotspur as cover at centre-back because obviously his tragic injury to Ryan Shawcross was caused us to have a little bit of a hole there.
Is that a loan move for Carter-Vickers, or
Yeah.
is that a purchase?
No, it's a loan move.
And Scott Hogan, we've talked about him coming in as a striker. It's obvious in the past few years our strikers haven't been as prolific as we would like. What is it about him that you think will make the difference?
Well, it's like all strikers. I mean, all strikers, as we know, go through patches where thinking about scoring a goal seems a million miles away. And so, you know, I've encountered that, not normally when they're playing against me, but I've encountered that through many, many years where, you know, you have to be patient with strikers. We needed another goal scorer. We needed somebody with experience, and we're really looking forward to having him on board.
Is he good enough to slot straight into your plans for the weekend?
Pretty much, yeah. He looks on top of it. He trained with us today, and he'll be available.
And looking at the match last Saturday, it obviously wasn't the result we wanted. Everybody left the ground feeling quite deflated. But at the start of the game and for the last 20 to 30 minutes, Stoke played really well. And Nathan said that we played well and we hadn't really used that system. So are your thoughts about changing anything, or are you just going to go with what we've got?
Well, do you mean in terms of players or system?
System.
In the system is fine. You could say after Saturday it needs a little bit of work, but so does everything. We were disappointed, obviously, and but looking back at the game, you know, really we should have got at least a draw, and we could have perhaps nicked it. So, yeah, it's not great to get off with a result like that, but you know, we can look back at many teams over the years that have started poorly and regained it and done really well and even got promoted.
Well, last season Norwich, for example, and Aston Villa had very poor starts, so we're in good company with that. But looking forward to Charlton, obviously Nathan knows Charlton quite well, you know Charlton quite well. What can we expect from them as they've just come back into this?
Well, they come up on a high. They've been promoted. They won last week. Me personally, I don't expect anything other than a difficult game. But if I was sat here before every game this season, I think you'd probably say the same. It's not an easy division to play in. It's certainly not an easy one to get out of. And if you expect anything other than tough football, then you must be crazy.
And how are we on the injury front? There were one or two people looked like they were carrying knocks in the open training on Tuesday.
Well, we're looking at Nick Powell. It'll be 50-50 on Nick, and most people train today.
So, given that we've had a not a great start, what would you say to the fans in terms of getting behind the team? There'll be a massive following at Charlton this weekend. What would you say about the patience needed for this squad to gel together?
Well, first of all, I think in our dressing room we all agreed that our supporters were excellent on Saturday. Even though there was a disappointment, I thought they were fantastic, and we need them to be behind us. It's a huge crowd when they're there in full blaze, and patience is, managers always ask for patience, and I suppose I'm no different. Let's hope that we can earn their patience and get on a good footing.
And have you seen a reaction from the players in training this week after the disappointment of last weekend?
Yeah, I think we have. They were very disappointed in the result, and they know that we had enough chances to, losing a goal is not a disaster, and we should be able to overcome it. And they realised that it was in their hands. We had the chances, so even though perhaps we thought we could do a little bit better, the chances were still there, and we should have. We should have at least got a draw.
If, when the transfer window closes this afternoon and there's a few hours left, will you look upon this transfer window as being a great success because you wanted to bring in young, hungry, athletic players, you brought in a mixture of that and experience? Would you say this has gone as well as you can expect, this transfer window?
It's gone pretty well. We've been working at all levels. I've got to be, put that out there. We've worked very hard at all levels to acquire players, and there's still a few hours left. So I think we'll be working till pretty late on.
You're not going to re-register yourself?
Cool, if only. No, those days are gone. The best days of your life playing football.
Thank you.
In the friendlies, Nathan, we talked to Nathan and he talked about intensity. He used the word quite a lot, and we expected a lot more of Stoke City bossing the game and bossing the other players. Is that what he meant? And also, why didn't we see it against the QPR game?
Well, I think you did in spells, and it is about bossing, and it's about controlling the game through possession, which is not the easiest way to play football. That's why you see an awful lot of teams doing it differently, and it's not everybody's cup of tea, and it is an acquired taste. Keeping the ball and putting it at risk is not easy. But we did see it at times on Saturday. We've got to see more of it.